Good morning everybody, Jono here, and today's video we're getting a nice creamy load from the bush and heading to Maunganui, Tauranga. So just here, our mate Walter has just lifted off the trailer, and then we'll be lifting the trailer up a little bit so I can actually move in to move the dolly out and line it up with the truck. So you may be able to tell that my voice is a bit off, sort of having the flu right now, so voice is a bit crackly. I was going to do this video with AI voiceover, but I'm sure you guys would appreciate me talking properly instead of good morning everybody, do-da-do-do-do. So right now, just making sure the dolly is in line with the ring feeder, and Walter's edging the trailer till it's connected into the ring feeder, and then after the connection's made, Walter makes sure that the trailer is in line with the truck and the dolly is straight. From me, I'll be standing to the left hand side, clear away from any operations, and right now going straighten up the chain, put it into place so it's not dragging onto the floor, and making sure that the valve is in place fully as to build up the air for the trailer, as well as checking the twitches. At this stage, attaching all the hoses, and so the air hose, the electrical connection, and also the ABS trailer brake. Can be quite tough on this trailer brake ABS system to install. Then after that's all done, we're all set to go. We'll give the go ahead to Walter for loading, and yeah, head to the truck and then see what we can see. For the grade that we're carting over to the mount, we've got 13 3.9s on the trailer and 13 5.9s on the truck. So aka cream is A grade. Definitely sits well for the ride, and then also just pleasant to look at as well. It also means that your truck doesn't get as dirty with all the bark, mud and everything else. Here we have Walter compacting the logs so that they sit well. After this, load is complete and we're off to the Port of Tauranga. Over here, heading through Mount Maunganui. Beautiful, honestly. They've just done this overpass recently, past year or so, and definitely helps out on the flow of traffic and also getting you quicker to Mount Maunganui and the port instead of going through big roundabouts which always had accidents on. So if you're coming up here, if you're looking to the right hand side, that's Bayfair. Beautiful, awesome place, heaps of shops. So if you're down for your retail therapy, that's the place to go in Mount Maunganui and the surrounding areas. And we've got a beast of a truck up front of us, which is a curtain sider from same company. Awesome stuff. And just over here, we've got the CVRU stop, which sometimes the CVRU, which is special police for trucks, does the checks and stuff, the weigh-ins and stuff like that, as well as Mount Maunganui golf course. Looks real pristine. Haven't been there, I'm sure it'd be good stuff. But yeah, some morning traffic. If you noticed at the start of the video, it was raining, miserable, but then in the mount, beautiful. Welcome to Aotearoa, New Zealand. 4 seasons in one day. And I just want to say, if any of you are interested in the industry, forestry, all that good stuff, feel free to leave a comment, and yeah, I'll try and make it happen and point you in the right direction. Or even if you're in for your licenses as well, if you hold a class 4 full for New Zealand, you know, there are options, and some companies will take you on and put you through your class 5 and into the industry. So there's always room to grow and also have opportunities to do log truck driving as well as freight. Like for myself, I did a course in 2017 which went through to 2018 where I got my full class 2, 4, 5, but then also when you have your class 5 you get your class 3, which is a light heavy vehicle with a trailer, and then class 4 is just your heavy vehicle, and then your class 5 is your heavy vehicle with a heavy trailer. So once you get your class 5 you get everything else, as well as got dangerous goods, forklift, wheels, tracks, rollers. So I've got pretty much all the licenses apart from a motorbike, an instructor, towing and all that sort of stuff. But the main licenses, I've got all of them. So the course for me was $6,000. But if you have like iwi connection or Pacifica connection, you can actually get grants. So you can get the course for free. which is happy days, you know. Obviously, me being a citizen of New Zealand, we don't have the same sort of luxury. Yeah, no, good on them. You know, if you can get something for free, go for it, eh? And that was in Tairāwhiti, Gisborne. Yeah, it was awesome. You know, awesome place. Work EIT. Our tutor, Vernon Rogers. Yeah, awesome guy, eh? I learned a lot from him, and yeah, he's just so crack up with his experience of driving log trucks in New Zealand, as well as over in Australia doing freight and other things. That was awesome. So yeah, he hails from Maunganui area as well as Urupara, but now currently living in Rotorua. Definitely have to get a catch up with him sometime, as you know, I live in Rotorua as well. Now we're heading to the location to get processed. So the actual shed itself has a built-in weighbridge, as well as where they do the ticketing and scanning through and the processing of the logs that are on the truck, and always is busy with logging trucks from all around. People come, or log truck drivers come from the Central Plateau, Turangi, Taupo, all the way up to the Mount, all around to drop off their loads. So here is a 3-lane processing shed, which on the floor has a built-in weighbridge. Then we have these bridges for the team to go on and ticket the high parts of the logs. And the team here, awesome, eh? Always upbeat, professional, motivated, and fast as well, like Top Guns. So I've just unchained at the diesel tank, which is one of the main areas of enchaining, and heading to the berth where our load is going to B block. Yeah, which is on the side of D block from the rail side. Yeah, so it's always a lot happening, lots of hazards, so you got to be aware of everything. Luckily, my camera setup is hands-free, so it's the same as if you have, well, it is like a action camera / dash cam all in one. So it's set up as like a dash cam mode. So if anything happens, I've got it on system. And they have a fatigue management camera as well on board. There's 2 big companies that actually manage the port per se, and one of them is C3 and the other one is Cube, which was ISO. So they both have the logging side. So these log ships here, this part is managed by ISO / Cube, and on the other side is C3, and they do all sorts here, like load the log ships. They've got the freight ships, which are on the other side, where you can see on the right hand side now the big cranes. That is the containers, you know, container ships and all that. And then also just behind us, as I was coming in on the right hand side, is like the fertilizer and all that sort of stuff. The logs I can't normally go onto the other side, but for some reason today we're on the berth side, which is all good. Yeah, these cranes over here, big, awesome. And also it seems like it's got like an office / I don't know, toilet facilities or something on the base. Yeah, really huge, eh? And really interesting. For me, I'm not so good with heights, which is a bit weird, but YOLO. So I definitely would be able to work as a crane operator in there. I'd probably shit myself, but there's one of the boys just passing us then. Yeah, Mr. Log On over there. He's got a little custom thing on, so there's a log on his truck. Yeah, cool guy. Yeah, I see him from time to time out on the road. Honestly, I'm rubbish with names, eh? Like, I have to know someone for a bit to obviously get the name locked down. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's due to moving every few years or something growing up, you know, being military family and all that. Like moving from, say, Germany to Spain, or, you know, Gibraltar to England to wherever, Cyprus. Well, Cyprus is a bit too young, but, you know, all these different places. Yeah, and it just sort of messes with your head, eh? Like, I'm really good at building rapport, real quick, real thing, because obviously I had to do that when I was moving around. But yeah, maintaining the connection, that's where it's like a little bit more out there. But it's all good. I love my team, you know, all the drivers at the company, and yeah, they're all top guns, eh? And also the boys in the forest, you know, in the bush crews and stuff, always get along with them. Also at the customer over here, you know, Cube and C3 and all that. Awesome guys. Pretty much, I just love what I do, eh? You know, log truck driving, and the people that I come across as well. They're all far nowhere over here, so yeah, it's living the dream. Right now I'm heading to get the trailer put up onto the truck on the piggybacking of it. So yeah, we've got the main section here, which has a active railway line that goes through, which goes all the way through from Muripara to Kawerau down to Mount Maunganui, and then vice versa goes all the way back to Muripara and Kawerau. So to the left hand side, this is for trucks that went through to C3, which is just ahead to our right hand side, and that's like Rainier, Matariki, forest, different forests. Usually it's like the private forests and stuff that go through to C3, whereas Kaingaroa forest, the KT stuff goes to, or the PFP goes to the cube. Here we can see our mate Sam putting up the trailer onto the truck, piggybacking it. So one of his videos actually is on the channel where it was during the early morning and he did the recording hands-free for me, so people can see what it's like, from POV perspective. So I have to get him to get a video together during the day so people can see a little bit more. But no, awesome stuff, awesome guy, definitely a good mate. Now it's my turn, moving into position, so my trailer can be lifted and get this ball rolling, Then after that, go for another amazing load. Right, we're all set to go, and dispatcher's going to be sending me a job very shortly, and from there we'll be going back all the way up to Kaingaroa Forest to get another load. The loads that I do normally is three to four, depending on the day. If they're shorter runs, then probably a little bit more, but if it's a mount load and then a red stag and a mount load, or two mounts and then an on-cut, then that would be the day. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for watching. If you made it this far, and hopefully get better soon so I can get a better quality of audio for you, and feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to you. But stay safe, have a good one, I'll catch you on the next one.